I give you, and I'm stroking out in the first seconds of the stream. Isn't that great? I bid you a good evening. I wanted to say this is our first time streaming to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So we'll see how things go. It would seem that things are okay on YouTube, and it does look like it. Yeah, we have the stream up there just fine. I'm gonna test the chat. Oh, I have to switch between the chats. Isn't that annoying? Isn't that rather annoying? I'm going to be primarily watching the Twitch chat and not the YouTube. Oh, okay. It actually shows me. I can select. I can. Oh, okay. Now I'm just getting. I'm getting a handle on this because I haven't used this before. This is the first time I'm doing any of it. It with quite a bit of delay. It shows me the chat that's coming from either of the sites, and then I just select which one I want to actually physically send a message to. But I see them all. It's just got a slight delay. Okay, fair enough. We've got that handled. The next thing. Bear with me. I like to get these things done. Some people say, "Oh, well, why don't you do it off of stream?" I stream just for the lulz. So basically, I don't. If you've got a problem with this, then go watch someone else. Yeah, I'm gonna put my shit into the self promo of. Yeah, and now that's Twitch in the background. Let's mute you. Oh, and the restream bot also posts shit to Twitch, so people in Twitch can see the chat that's coming from YouTube as well. Oh, this is really nice. I'm enjoying this. This is going to be fun. We'll see how much better this, how many more people this brings in than it would otherwise. Where are we? Where are we? Discord. Okay, going live on YouTube and Twitch. Come join the shenanigans. And I always misspell that with two N's. Oops. Let's put the YouTube down there and then we'll go and grab the Twitch link and we'll put that in there as well. Now that's just wonderful. There we go. No, I know. I'm just walking through. No, I know. This is the first time I'm setting things up to go live on both Twitch and YouTube. I'm just taking a moment before I actually get into the game and the stream, just chatting and everything, making sure that things are working correctly. I mean, I could do it. I could just title the stream "Test," yeah, but I mean, there's no point. It's just going to be a few minutes while I get housekeeping out of the way, and then we can get straight into it. Dropped link into self promo. See you there if you dare. There we go. So now we can get on with it. Click play. Yes, DirectX 12. Isn't that marvelous? This is actually rather nice. This is actually rather nice. YouTube link. Yeah, no problem. Where are we? YouTube. It's in the self promo of the Icarus Discord, by the way. But I can give it to you in just one moment. It's right there. Just one moment, I need to switch my other computer back to the email so I can see if anything goes down. Because I'm free, like physically free until 8 p.m. Then then I'm officially on work time, but I play through my work time. Drop in progress. Let's get back to it. Hopefully, I don't have the same issues that I did yesterday. I seem to have an internet connectivity issue for some reason. Whenever I try to do anything that used this slightly more significant amount of bandwidth, like watch a video or stream or something, my internet connection kept dropping out. It seems to have stabilized since then, so we should be good to go. I just need to. I really need to change my router. The router's like fucking donkey's years old. I need to change that, and I'll be okay. Let's just double check that we have everything that we need before we head out. I was in the process of making, yeah. I was in the process of making a bunch of gunpowder because the stream dropped and I got disconnected. That crafting process stopped, obviously. I just want to use up all of the copper that I've got, because in the spoiler alert, in the one of the boxes, I think it was this one here, where you get the survival gear that they offer you. So you see here, you travel to a reported location. No, I know, I don't have lights. Oops, and we hit our bench. I'll turn my lantern on. Yeah. It was Don't stop hitting the bench. Yeah, I'll go over here so you can actually see against the dark background. So like here, travel to a reported location, locate the lost equipment. That is, that is. Well, there's 3 points. They must have disappeared as I collected them. There's 3 points in the desert over here where you pick up the pieces. Yeah, it's intended. I usually just use the lantern. I don't really care for lighting it up. I spend so little time in there anyway. It's like I don't care. There's 3 points where you pick up pieces of the equipment. The thing that I've got on my back, the laser, the big honking space laser. You actually have to assemble it, and you pick that up from 3 locations. And then the other 2 are where you get these optional ones. Collect the power generating device, where you get a broken solar panel and you have to repair it, and an electricity tool. And in the second one, you get this part of a polar bear outfit. Whatchamacallit, thermos of hot cocoa and a shotgun. They give you a shotgun. So I'm just using up what copper I have now to max out the number of shotgun shells I can take with me. I don't really foresee I'm gonna need it, but if they've given it, I'd rather take it and make shells for it. Not that I can make too many, but we'll make what we can. And let's just check. We've got home sweet home. We've got a bed. We've got the campfire. We've got a ladder to get on top of home. We've got extra tools and weapons in the cocoa, the armor they gave us. We've got our extra food. We've got some resources and meds. We've got the power generating. We've got all of our ammo. We've got the vials, which we collected from the mammoth carcasses. I've got 10 because I collected them twice. They respawn the vials in case you like lose them or something. You can go back to the carcasses and collect them again. They do the same thing on Voyager. The two pieces in the drop pod that you have to repair. They once you've taken them out, you log out and you log back in again. They've respawned. So just in case you lose them, you can go back to the drop pod and collect them again. They do the same with these. So if you lose any one of the 5, you can go back and collect them all over again, which is a nice little addition, just as a bit of a safety net. Yeah, where were we? We've got the vials, we've got the ammo, we've got the electrics, we've got bacon. I've started to use bacon now instead of normal meat, because bacon gives you 30 health instead of 20 health. So I use the higher tiered meats as things to give me buffs. And then if I take damage, I just eat bacon just for the health alone, because at least I get more health from that than I do the normal meat. And it stacks to 50, so you can carry more of it in less space, which is a nice little bonus. Well, I guess while we're waiting for the gunpowder to get done, we might as well fill that lantern. And yes, I know it's dark in the house. It's on purpose. Well, we've only got enough copper to make 3 more shells, so we'll be leaving soon. We've just got to wait for the storm to be over, really. How are we doing gunpowder-wise? I need 1 more gunpowder. Oh no, sorry. We've got 2 copper. We need 7 more gunpowder. If I selected the right thing. "20 rounds should be enough." That's 2.5 reloads of the shotgun. I don't foresee needing it at all, but seeing as they've given it, I might as well take it. We can turn that off. Oh, do I have? I wanted to take some cave medicine, just in case we have to stop off in a cave on the way. And if I get whatchamacallit, if I get pneumonia, I want to be able to handle that. That's it, isn't it? All of my other items are here, so we have to come back to the shack after we've completed the objectives anyway. I don't want to carry those with me. I'm going to work on extracting the veins that are here anyway, so after we've finished the main objectives, we're going to come back to continue anyway. And then this is the right direction, isn't it? Yeah, up to the left. We go up through this little canyon here. Computer seems to be handling the stream rather well. This restream IO stuff seems pretty good. Oh, I've got OBS connected to it, so it's still OBS doing the stream and then putting it out to the 2 places via restream. Got caught on the tree. Well, we're not skinning you because I want to keep my durability on the knife. Killing foxes in the Arctic. Foxes, wolves. Come to think of it, the fox, adding a fox would have been a nice little intermediate enemy. Smaller and possibly faster than the wolf, and more plentiful. So like, have packs of like 7 or 8 of them. They do less damage than the wolf, but still difficult because there's so many of them around you. I did bring the extra recurve bow, didn't I? Yeah, okay. I've got an extra recurve bow in case the main one starts to get damaged. And I've also got a cave worm bow with me as like an emergency backup. So we can shoot till our little heart's content as long as we've got arrows. I've already got the poison arrow fletched on the... or knocked, should I say. Fletching is the process of making the arrows. Knocking is putting the arrow on the bow. Now, I've got that knocked up already. So if we come across a boss mammoth, the ones that actually have higher levels of HP. It's basically the same as a recurve bow, as far as the bow's concerned. I've made the other ones, but I didn't compare them to the normal weapons. The bow, which is the one I actually use regularly, that's just the same as a recurve bow. It's just easier to make it. The only difference being that it's got 2,500 less durability, so it breaks sooner. But it's a big positive as far as I'm concerned, because it gives you recurve levels of damage, but at crafting bench you don't have to go up to machining bench with like a cement furnace and all that kind of palaver to make aluminium and steel. You can make it a lot sooner out of lesser materials and get the same. Come on, Mr. Bear, I'm over here. You were slow, Mr. Bear. Slow is dead. Yeah, you get recurve levels of damage, but much sooner. The only negative about it at the moment, but what they're going to change, is the fact that because I can't show you it. It's at the crafting bench. You don't make it on your person. You make it at the crafting bench. I can show you it later on, no problem. But you get them automatically. You don't even have to use BP points. So it's not like I can go to the tech screen to mouse over it so you can see the recipe. They basically use... Yeah, of course you have to stop just when I was about to release, don't you, you little fucking cunt. It basically uses cave worm, the poison sacks, because all of the weapons add poison effect. So like the bow itself, because I've got them side by side, you can see. Projectile 50% projectile damage, 0.7 seconds to reload. Yeah, it's exactly the same. It's just the cave worm arrows. You see, these are basically the equivalent of bone arrows damage wise, but they have a 100% chance to poison, and it's not a lot. But if you like spam a bunch of those arrows into something, then they get a significant enough amount of poison damage that it can help bring something down faster. There's 2 wolves in that one place. Did you see that? It looked like he had like a silhouette, as though there were 2 wolves in one place. What is it with the bears here today? I walked through this valley twice, like once there. No, twice there and twice back, and there wasn't a single bear here on either occasion. Over here, mate. Oh, we got him pinned. You want to fuck off? I was suffering a little bit of frame drop there. I wasn't worried though. I'm going the right way, aren't I? No, of course I'm not, you stupid fucking idiot. I knew I shouldn't move that fucking waypoint so early. No, unfortunately, they give those so rarely. I've only had about 20 T-bones in the whole time I've been playing, and I kill bears and polar bears on the regular. Yeah, well, we don't really care about that. We're going up here to get into the Arctic, so hopefully we'll get up there and into the Arctic. Yeah, they're rare. I probably only get some every like 20th bear I've killed, roughly, if I had to put a number out there. But when they do give them, they seem, because I'm using the Inaris knife, so that does affect the yields. But I've usually gotten like 7+ when I do get them. Oh, we can eat. I forgot to eat. Do you want to give me my arrow back, please? The bacon I only use for health. You probably joined just after I was talking about that, or just before. Sorry, just after. So I can't think straight today. It gives you better. The bacon gives you better health than the. It gives you better health than the cooked meat, and this stacks up to 50. So I just eat the other higher tiered meats for the good buffs. So I get 3 high tier buffs, and I just use the bacon as a fast heal. No, you can't use bacon. You can't use bacon to make things like animal fat. You can only use raw meat to make animal fat. And you can't use it as a replacement in other recipes either. I use it as a replacement because I used to carry lots of stacks of cooked meat to replenish my health quickly after a fight. But the bacon does it more efficiently because you can carry more of it because it stacks up to 50, and it gives you more health per piece. Oh, you know what I did forget though? Fucking idiot. A door. I was going to bring an aluminium door with me, but I forgot. Never mind. We've got some wood and we've got some fibre. We'll have to make a wooden one, won't we? Fucking moron. Always forget something. The bacon, that's super common. Boars give a bunch of it every time. With the Inaris knife, I'm getting like 10 or 11 pieces like every other boar I kill. We'll kill the mammoth again as well, I think. He should have spawned in again. I just want my arrow. I don't want to have to ration my arrows. I didn't like leaving home with less than 100 arrows. And I'm already getting close to being under... Oh, I'm at 50. I was about to say I'm getting close to being under 50, but I'm at 50 right now already. Shut up, you stupid little punk. Oops, not that. Arrow, please. Yeah, he's seen me. Good. Nice little graphical error there. Extruded terrain. It's like someone pushed the mountains through the Play-Doh spaghetti maker. I already found one new cave in this area. I wonder if there's any others. I haven't really checked this cliff face for caves yet. There used to be one up there. You can still see where the entrance, yeah, air quotes, entrance is that they caved in. That one there. That used to be a cave, but they closed it off for some strange and unknown reason. There's another snow leopard here somewhere, but I can't see him. Can hear him, but I can't see him. Where are you, son? I can hear you growling. There you are. Give me that fucking arrow already. And there's a pack of wolves down there as well. Ah! It tells us where we have to put it. Okay. I'm going to have to, because I won't be able to use the solar panel in here under cover. I'm gonna have to put the house out here somewhere and then lead the wires in. But for that, I'm gonna need posts. Yeah. Heard it all before. Let's slap the house down. I bring concrete because this doesn't collapse under the weight of snow. Let's put it here. Like so. If you use slanted roofs, then stone won't collapse either. But that's just another type of element that you have to carry. Because you need a floor, obviously. And then you need the walls. And if you use slanted roofs, that's yet another element that you have to cart around. So I'd rather just use I'd rather use floors as a roof. And if I was to be doing it out of stone, you'd need beams as well to reinforce it. Otherwise, the weight of the snow would break it. But with concrete, you don't need the beams. So I'd rather just go straight to concrete. It's not like it's all that much extra effort. You want to hold on to as much as possible. What's the... That's giving us +5 cold resistance as is. I don't have the whole set of polar bear. I've only received like 3 of the 5. +6. Well, let's look at our stats, shall we? Collision resistance is 25% and cold resistance is 19. If we put on what we've received, what was it? 25 and 19. If we put on the polar bear stuff that we've received, what do we get to? 25 and 15. It ups our exposure resistance, but our cold resistance is actually lower, and our collision resistance is the same. So there's no point in using the polar bear armor. Yeah, collision 25, cold 19. We get better effects from the whole set of the fur instead of using like the half set of polar bear. Oh, I know, but we're inside next to a fire, so it won't matter. No, I know. I usually do, but until you get down into the negative temperatures outside, it doesn't really matter. If you've got full fur on, you can leave it on in the Arctic during the day. It only matters when you start to get into like the negative temperatures. I'd rather be hydrated. I only take it out when I'm in that kind of situation. If I'm like in a cave and I don't have the possibility of putting walls around me and I can only put a fire down, then I'll take it out of my slot. I basically rock fur everywhere. It's as far as I can see, it's like the end all be all. It's easy to make. It gives you good enough protection in the Arctic that you don't have to make certain sacrifices, and I can even leave it on in the desert. If you've got the canteen in your slot, you can run around the desert with full fur on, no problem. The only time you start to overheat is when there's a storm, but then you'd more or less overheat in whatever you had on, except for the cloth. We'll wait for the storm to be over, then we'll chuck the solar panel on the roof, connect it to the laser, the big honking space laser. Let's organise our shit, shall we? So we can see what's what. There we go. If I'm correct, then when we go inside, there's going to be a mammoth we have to down. Spoiler alert. There's going to be a mammoth we have to down, and there's going to be cave worms spawning all around us, like a whole bunch of them. So it's going to be double threat. Probably should have made some anti-poison as well then, shouldn't I? Come to think of it. Never mind. We'll make do. Hurry up, Storm. Depending on how long this fight takes me, I probably should wait out the day, shouldn't I? By the time this storm's fully over, it's going to be 1500. Then I might as well wait out until 1800, sleep, and then be fresh for the day, have the entire day ahead of me. The solar panel's going to lose its effectiveness soon anyway. It's not going to be able to power that honking space laser for too long. Well, let's prep anyway. We need to make some posts so we can take the power. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 should be enough. 5 should be enough. Let's have a look around, shall we? How's shit doing on the YouTubes? Anyone watching? Nah. And Twitch. I can't see stats anymore. Or OBS. They probably got some extra. They probably got some extra add-in or plug-in or something that you have to download to be able to see stats like that. But in the Streamlabs OBS, the one made by the thieves, you could at least see how many people that were watching. Oh, hang about. The Restream chat panel shows it. There's 2 people watching right now. Okay, cool. Hello, peoples. Let's grab the ladder. We can at least set the solar panel up today. You want to actually climb up for me? Is he not getting on because of the snow on the roof? That would be rather unfortunate. I'd have to go home to make a fucking shovel. I've got... That's the highest point, isn't it? That's getting me above the roof, but not above the snow. Can I get on? I can get on. Okay, thankfully. Well, which direction are we looking? We want this thing pointing north. So we need to look towards the south. And have it more... Have it slightly more east than west, because we're going to need the sun from first thing in the morning. There we go. Well, it seems we're going to need more than 5 then, aren't we? Hopefully that's not too far apart. The cable's able to go between. You can put them on the ground, but there's the electricals have had a history of being buggy when you put them on terrain. So I'd rather just circumvent that entirely and put them on things instead of having to deal with the consequences. I could put it just fine on the snow, but I know that the game has had a history of being buggy with cables on the terrain. So, oh, not there. We want it there. That should be close enough. There we go, and that, will it reach? No, it won't reach. Okay. It's a good thing we made extra then, isn't it? It'll reach from there. Oh, I haven't placed the fucker down, have I? That's why it wasn't reaching. I was looking at the silhouette of it. Well, we'll place that and connect the cable to it in the morning. And I'm going to do a quick... I'll go in... Well, no, if I leave and come back again, then there's a very high likelihood of the storm coming back. I was just gonna go back to the character select and come back in again to get rid of that graphical error. But I don't really care right now. There's you guys want to see the mammoth? There's a mammoth that we can go kill. We'll leave that there. He's probably spawned in again. Where the mammoth carcasses are, the mammoth graveyard, we have to go and visit. No, you don't? Okay. There's a mammoth graveyard, and there's a mammoth there that we can kill. I've already killed him twice. I got 2 mammoth tusks. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the afternoon. We'll sleep and then we'll do it first thing in the morning, because I don't know how long or how intense that fight's gonna be. Because I made that mistake with the previous one, the unearthed research fighting the cave worms. There was a storm started to roll in, and it took so long. I started to take damage from the worms and the storm. So I was lucky to finish, and it was coming up on night time. So we'll wait it out, sleep, and then we've got the whole day to do whatever it is we need to do. But I didn't check up on things on purpose. I saw a few things unavoidably on Discord, and I have some of an idea of what's in there. I believe that there's a mammoth and a bunch of cave worms inside, but I don't know. We'll see when we open it up. There's like a big open area inside the cave, And unfortunately, in the screenshots channel, I saw a screenshot of a big open cave, and there was a mammoth and a whole bunch of the pods from. Yeah, also. No, I know, but I didn't. I didn't go up to the pills. I didn't go up to the. I didn't go up to the pills yet. I've only got the tonics, but cave worms are one shots anyway. I'm not bothered about that. You just got to keep on top of it and stay out of the way of the mammoth. And we've got the shotgun as well anyway, so they give you that, so they must do it for a reason. You want to hurry up and be 1800 so I can sleep? For Christ's sake. It's starting to get tedious. We've got nothing to cook, have we? Well, we can put all of our good foods back here now. Like so. Our emergency rations, our main food. Weapons. And I'll hold off. I'll hold off drinking the hot cocoa for now. We can drink it quickly when we need it, if we need it. Takes so many fucking cocoa beans to make, I don't want to waste it. We got that in the survival gear box, the optional drop that you can go and collect as well. They gave us that for free. I would rather have seen a full set of polar bear gear instead of the thermos of cocoa, to be honest. If we're spending so much time in the Arctic. But, I mean, beggars can't be choosers. It's a nice thing to give us. You'd only have to make 2 pieces of the polar bear gear if you wanted to make the rest up for yourself. But it's not like I'm going to... From here, it's not like I'm going to slog all the way down to the southern glacier just to get some polar bear pelts. Okay, 5:30, nearly there. We'll eat first thing in the morning, so we waste no time, no buff time whatsoever. I'm a little mixed bag. I went heavy on the bow combat skills in talents. But I do have some on the resources side, so I've got extra carry weight. I went all the way down to pinning shot, so with a good hit, I can take care of polar bears with just a bow. If I do them long enough distance, and I get a pinning shot on a polar bear, then you can like lay into them with the bow, no problem. Five minutes. 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Are we in shadow or not? Yeah, we're in shadow. We're gonna have to wait until like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning for the solar panel to start doing anything. Let's not stand on ceremony. Let's get this down. You got anything to say, Sol? No? Yeah, thought as much. It's connected, but it's not powered because we've got to wait for the solar panel to get into the sun. It's going to be a matter of waiting for the shadows to creep across the valley now. Oh, I thought as much, but we'll wait in here so we don't have the cold effect. Lots of waiting around today. It's a bit annoying. I could have just got on with it earlier, but then I would have risked fighting in the dark. And it's not the visual aspect of it that would be a problem to me. It's the cold, with it being in the Arctic. Because I can see just fine. I don't know what the stream looks like, but even at night I can see things just fine to be able to shoot at them, etc. It's more the fact that it gets cold and we'd have a hit on our stamina, and I think our health gets a bit of a hit as well. So I'd rather do it during the day when the cold isn't necessarily a factor. Do you want to hurry up, Sunshine? It's going to be about 9:30ish by the time the sun creeps over here to power up the solar panel. It'd be nice if the devs could get rid of that. If they could incorporate something like what Rust has, because Rust does like a memory core dump or whatever, like clears its own memory regularly. Like when you're playing the game, when you see that GAC and whatever pop up in the bottom, that's the system clearing the memory. And if Icarus had something similar to that, then this wouldn't happen. This happens when it's trying to load things in and it's got a video memory issue. And it's either that or the floor disappears, for me at least. It's like physically it's still there, I can walk along it, but there's nothing underneath me, so it looks like I'm walking in midair. This is the more annoying one. Because you can't, if that started to happen like in front of me, I can still walk through it, it's not a physical barrier, but I can't see shit. So if something were to attack me, I wouldn't be able to do anything. If the floor disappears, I can still see things around me just fine. It's just visually a little annoying. Hurry up. That was way too high. I don't want any other predators around me because I guarantee you they're going to aggro on me in the middle of the fight. Yeah, of course, you stop just when I'm about to release. I swear to God the fucking AI is linked into what the player is actually doing. So that when it sees that you're pointing towards them with a drawn bow, it makes the AI stop the animal. Because they don't stop that regularly. When they're just plain straight up walking around, they don't stop. Look, watch. I'm pointing at him. Oh, he's noticed me though. That's why he's just walking. Here we go. Sun's about to hit the solar panel. That's cool. This is the kind of time you'd expect other predators to spawn in and come attack you, so you'd have to protect the laser while it's melting the ice. Oh, cool, look at that.
Love your work.
There's another one. Return to the frozen mammoth to continue the melting process. Place the ice... What is it? Melt the ice around the frozen mammoth. So we have to move it now, do we? Oh, the frozen mammoth is right here. So we have to pick up the laser and move it. Oh, let's get on with that then, shall we? I'm holding X. I can't pick the fucker up. What's going on? Do I have to disconnect it from power or something?
Looks like the party started. Stay sharp. This zone's hot, so a little advice. If it moves, kill it. Heads up, wildlife incoming. If you're wondering whether that thing's friendly, it ain't. Those things are not happy.
I fucking know it, Soul. Fucking ding dong. Yeah, I just noticed it's melting on its own, but it says 0% melting efficiency. But I've got no way of bringing that fucking laser closer.
Started. Stay sharp. You ready down there? 'Cause they are. Time to dance.
Why the hell isn't the gun firing? This is getting pretty fucking intense. Solo, at least. Yeah, and you have to be close to the fucker for, you have to be close to the stupid mammoth for the melting to happen. So the fact that I went out to save myself, more or less, the hassle of fighting in close quarters inside, meant everything else slowed down. Oh, that was intense and fun. And we'll grab... Yeah, well, that's not exactly an option while you're solo, is it? This is why we brought leather. Oh, the suture kit won't make any difference right now. It's the only thing that the wolves can do is wound damage, and I have bandages. The suture kit won't get rid of that. I'd have to use the antiseptic. Just checking it out of curiosity. Wasn't really going to destroy it. As soon as that timer goes down, we'll get our health back. And then once the storm is over, we can... Well, actually, we'll be sheltered, won't we? If we go back in. No, we're not sheltered. Okay, never mind. And we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait out the storm. We're not sheltered inside that cave. And I'm gonna have to return to, well, I'm not going to return to character select. I'm going to have to mute my audio for just a moment because I had a phone call. I have to call the person back. Just a moment. I just called her back to ask if it was vitally important that it had to happen now, and she said no, it's okay. You can call me back later. So I'll finish this and then then I'll call her back. This is nice. This is nice. I'm enjoying this. This is actually a bit of a challenge. This is actually a bit of a challenge, solo at least. In comparison to what it is that I have to do, I'm gravely underprepared. I need to skin some more. I need to skin some more wolves while I've got a little bit of respite from the worms, if they do give me any sort of respite, and then get their bones so I can make more arrows, because I blasted through all the arrows that I had shooting at Mr. Akash or whatever his name was. No, I can't. You can only make those at the crafting bench, and I could throw together a crafting bench and slap it down here, but that would just be extra. That would be extra time. But the bone arrows are good enough. I just need to physically, what is it? Skin. Do we really need that? We don't really need that right now. We don't need that there either. We can have that there as... We'll go through that first. Okay, storm's at a low enough point that we can actually go out. You want to fucking get wrecked, mate?
Those things ain't friendly.
Oh, you don't say. That gives me some time. Where is he?
Friends incoming.
Where?
So make it count.
9%. We're not even a tenth of the way through. What would help increase the melting efficiency? I don't get it. Place heat source it. You idiot. If I could make campfires and put them down. I'll take my campfire with me. I just realized what it was saying. Yeah. There's no fucking stone to hit though, is there, anywhere? And we crashed. I had a feeling. I'll be interested to see what point we'll get back into it at. If it saves our progress to a certain degree, or am I fucked and have to start again now? This is really interesting and fun. I'm liking this a lot. This has got to be the best mission they put out yet, to be honest. You have to travel to different biomes, do different things, things to collect, things to kill, tech to use. This is really nice. I like a challenge. I mean, why the fuck would we be playing these things if not for a challenge? If you don't want a challenge, and you go and play fucking Candy Crush. Yeah. Crashed before we made the fucking... The stone is still destroyed, but I don't have the campfires. Okay, let's get rid of that, and what else? We can get rid of that. And we'll make some more sticks.
Things ain't friendly.
You don't say, Soul. We'll use the block of ice itself to protect us from the spit while we go about our business. Yeah, it gives you extra 10% efficiency every one that you put down. But I'm not gonna have enough wood to keep that many more going. We'll work with 5. Need to make some more arrows as well.
This zone's hot, so a little advice. If it moves, kill it.
Please don't tell me they're going to spawn in another fucking mammoth. That's what you said before the mammoth came. Can I make more? What do I need for more? Stone. I'm not going back out for more stone. Oh wait, hang about. Don't need to.
What in 7 flavors of fuck is that? And how do you kill it? Aim for the head, or whatever that is.
That's another mammoth, isn't it? I'm staying here. It seems to be calm here. Hello, mondjad, streamelek éppen, mondjad. Jó, lehozom majd később. Nincs kávé, de oké. Jó. Jó, köszi. %20 melted. Some things are going to start running out of wood soon, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, the nurse that takes care of my dad was here and she was asking for some stuff, but I'm not taking it down now. She only needs it in the morning anyway, so I'll take it down later on.